I work in retail, and I'm next in line to be manager. My boss always complains about hating his job, but he just won't leave. How can I get him to quit? I want a promotion. Griffin, you know what it's time for? Highlander! What's up?
You gotta...
There can be only one manager of this Denny's. What?
Don't cut off his head. Whatever you do, that's going to be more trouble than you want.
I rule the gap!
It will be pretty cool when lightning strikes you in the gap.
Yeah.
Filling you with powers.
I folded my last sweater! Now I make the schedules!
Here we are!
Born to be kings of this gap that I now can run.
You should quit.
Wait, how could he quit? He just killed his manager.
Before you kill your manager, and
Okay.
by before I mean don't do that.
Well, don't do it and quit. That defeats the whole purpose.
I think you should just quit.
Wait, why?
It's retail blows.
It just doesn't sound like it's right for you.
I think we've all worked our fair share of retail jobs, and I've had a manager or two that I would like to cut their head off.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
I mean, I've only worked one, but that was a pretty pleasant experience.
If you are like 100% sure,
You got mugged. Griffin, you got robbed.
I did get robbed, but
You
that
got
was
robbed at gunpoint.
that was a growth experience that taught me about myself, and I'm sure it taught that person a little bit about themselves too.
yeah, I'm positive, or at least now that they're in jail.
Now that they're in prison, yeah.
Do you know that if there is a quickening after a murder, you cannot be legally tried for it?
I did not know
true.
that.
Yeah, if you are 100% sure, there's going to be a quickening after you cut someone's head off with a katana.
I guess that explains why in Highlander the series. I mean, Duncan kills a lot of dudes, right? But he never has to face any litigatory pressure.
I would never watch something like that. I don't know why you would reference that. What? No. What? No.
on USA.
Awesome.
It's all good. It's all fun and games to talk about cutting a manager's head off with a katana, but when you're talking about actually watching Highlander, I don't know, like the series, it goes a little too far for me, I think.
Formspring, let me give you some real advice here.
Uh-oh.
I know. Here's what you need to do. The next time your manager doodles something or makes something out of a straw paper, act like it's the greatest thing you've ever seen and encourage him to become a famous artist.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
I like that. Tell him that he's too good for retail and he needs to get out.
Exactly. And then after he quits, be like, I was just kidding. That's dumb.
Yeah, and they'll be like, I'm the manager now. Highlander! Like, say that. Here's another option. Ask him to come back to the warehouse and look at something for you while there's a bunch of people in there, and then just, like, as soon as you get back there, shout, no, you can't touch my wiener! Like that. Like, you can't rub it and touch it. And then, like, run out screaming with your pants around your ankles, and people will call for his head, and then after they call for his head,
Cut it off, quickening, Highlander.
Quickening,
Yeah.
Highlander.
I'm with. I think I know what the theme of this episode is.
A Highlander style quickening after an empty accusation of sexual misconduct.
There can be only one appropriate response.